Hi, I'm Glenn Siegel, president of the Wine Spectrum, and today I have the great pleasure and the great job perk of being able to taste and share with you the 2012 La Pitchoune Pinot Noir, Sonoma Coast. This is an exciting wine from a new producer as this is their inaugural vintage, all of 270 cases made. It's a winery that's lovingly and passionately put together by Peter and Tracy Nielsen, along with winemaker Andrew Burge, who's a real visionary and has a really unique sensibility towards winemaking. We've spoken. He's shared his wisdom with me, and I really think that he has a unique, a real sense of a good blend between New World and Old World, where he wants good, full, rich fruit, but at the same time a good acidity, lower alcohol content, so that you can really grasp the terroir and also have a wine that's really wonderful with a meal. One of the things that got me really hooked and sold on this wine was when I was actually invited to a blind tasting of industry professionals. There were 7 of us, and we were tasting 2 flights of Pinots together, ones that were in the approximately $50 to $70 a bottle price range, and then another flight of, I think it was 6 or 7 wines that were $100 plus. And well, long story short, and this was blind. These were people who knew wine, and we were all floored to find out that in the first flight it came in number 1. In the next flight of $100 plus Pinots, unbeknownst to us, this wine had been thrown in as a ringer and came in number 1. So this came in number 1 in both flights. One of the things that I really love so much about it is that it's a wine that is so forward and so full of amazing fruit, yet also has a real old world minerality and restraint that makes it such a wonderful food wine. It's a great wine to take to a party, say, because it's a wine that really appeals to the novice, but it also is a wine that greatly appeals to the connoisseur, people who know more about wine or have more experience, because they can recognize it for its world-class quality, for its elegance, for its structure, for its depth, for its style. And yet the person who isn't that familiar with wines in general, or Pinot in particular, is going to love it too, because it tastes great. And one of the things that's exciting about this very limited production wine, they made all of 270 cases, is, well, how good it is, but also the knowledge that starting with the 2013 vintage, there will be a few single vineyard Pinots coming online, and I'm very excited about those too, because this is a blend from different vineyards, and it's so good and such an accurate manifestation and representation of Sonoma Coast that it really is sure to please anybody who has that knowledge and is familiar with that. Let's give it a try, shall we? Let's pour it into a nice Pinot glass. With smell being such an important part of the wine tasting experience, that's where we start. The aromatic really fills the senses, fills the head. Take the sip. Soft, velvety, structured, friendly, beautiful fruit, but a bead of a real beautiful acidity that gives it a real crispness. And the finish is lengthy, very satisfying, damn good. One of the many things that I love about this La Pitchoune wine is the way that it opens up after a few minutes, and then when it does, it has a beautiful spice-driven, earthy quality to the finish that I guess would commonly be referred to as Burgundian, almost a Vin Romanée richness to the nose. It's very satisfying, very delicious, and really makes you want to go launch into that next sip.